Another week of road to 200 kg front squat. I'm starting to feel like things are starting to kick up. The movements are getting heavier. I'm feeling stronger every single session. I'm getting more motivated. My back is not hurting. Really putting effort and time to get my lower back stronger because this is what has been limiting me for the past year, I'd say. Muscle up right now is what is going the best, to be honest. Everything is feeling smooth. I'm progressing really well every single week, and I believe that next week I'll hit a PR if everything goes right. Today I did 2 sets of 4, and then I did 1 set of 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Like every 10 seconds I would do a muscle up till I reach 4. But why did I do it? Because I feel like I was getting a bit fatigued doing the muscle up, so I decided to do that to kind of reduce the fatigue and have enough volume, have enough practice. I believe that muscle up, you need a lot of practice to get strong and good at it, especially if you have the goal of competing. You want to get your muscle up as perfect as possible, so when you get on a competition day, you don't mess up. And this has happened to a lot of athletes this past year. A lot of athletes, strong athletes, sometimes almost got disqualified because their muscle ups were not as good as they should. They got the weight up, they moved the weight up, but sometimes it was their legs, their knees, or something like that. So muscle up, a lot of practice.
All right, so a little tip here to boost your front squat to give you more upright torso, which gives you more stability. You'll lean forward less, which could help you get a rep or two. I noticed this, or I remembered this last week when I was doing my secondary leg day, secondary squat day. It was I had usually had the belt around here, like you do it on a back squat. But I decided to put it down here. I remember by putting the belt down here will make my front squat better. So this is a tip for you guys. Yeah, I'll see how the 130 goes. If the 130 goes really well, I'd say this helped a lot. So instead of putting the belt here, just like go as low as you can. And yeah, that's it. That's the best way to put the belt for a front squat. Not back squat, but front squat.
This warm up with the 120 felt super good. The bar felt pretty light, and I believe like if everything goes right, in 4 weeks I'll be hitting 145 for 5 reps for 2-3 sets, which is the goal for now. What you see here are all second sets of the lift, because the first sets I always record for shorts. So all you see here is second sets, which usually are a bit slower or a bit harder than the first set. But this 130 felt amazing compared to the 125 from the previous week. This felt way better. It was way faster, way more explosive, and it's thanks to the belt position, I believe, and I was also in the right mindset. I had the right mindset this session, like to go explosive, be aggressive, which I wasn't in the previous session because of my lower back. I had this thing on my mind of, oh, my lower back, I could hurt it again. So I've totally took that off my mind and I just went hard on it. And yeah, it felt great. I feel like I can put way more weight in the front squats, but doing it raw and ATG makes things so much harder, especially getting from the bottom to the, I'd say almost 9 degrees is so hard. And lastly, a new movement that I decided to add on my routine, the hip thrust, to strengthen my glutes, which is my weakness. I have a hard time feeling my glutes. That's what I've noticed recently. Even when I do hip thrusts, I don't feel my glute as much as I should, which is kind of a problem. And I believe that my lower back problem comes from my glutes. I have a pinched nerve there that it seems that it never goes away. So I'm going to brutally train it to get it as strong as possible.